Hello and welcome to my stream today. This is part 11 of my Xenoblade Chronicles 3 playthrough. My name is Jason, also known as Dragon11, and we find ourselves here in Agnus Castle. So after last time we were trying to escape or free Gondor from the prison, and ended up being betrayed and ambushed by Consuls M and N, which were Noah and Neo's doppelgangers. So we're now, needless to say, the fight did not go well, and we ended up captured. So we're now trapped in the castle, and we have to find a way to get out. I'm just going through to clearing out these conversations quickly. Walking speed's a bit slow for some reason, but that's fine. For some reason, Mio's in the cell opposite, so I'm a little late starting today as I had to try and sort out my fan because with the temperature as it is, I just keep trying. So we get into some warmer temperature at the moment. So I need to have my fan on to keep cool. I mentioned last week that I was getting a bit warm, so I hadn't realised my window had been pushed to when the window cleaner had been. But today it's just because it's very hot, and my room gets rather hot. So I had to get my fan up and running. Here we go.
It's just a metal grate! Why can't I break it?
Call it, Noah! They've stripped us of our powers. There's no way for us to break it. Just give it a rest.
How can I give it a rest? We have to get through! We have to get Mio out!
Ooh.
Surprisingly well behaved. I half expected you to have blown a hole in the wall by this point. Or what? Have you resigned yourself wholly to your plight? Knowing the extent of my power, did you come to gloat? Where's Mio? The girl, you'll find, is in the cell beside you. Huh? Call out her name, why don't you? Your voice at least should reach. Oh, I see. You still cling to a sliver of hope. You recall, I wanted to stage a little sideshow. You expecting applause? It's the homecoming. Huh? I'm glad you catch on quick. With the eclipse, 1 month from now, the girl will meet her long-awaited end. Why don't we honor it at the castle? Make it a day to remember.
We're just gonna be trapped here for a month.
Well, does that not please you? What a magnificent sideshow it will be! Oh yes. I almost forgot to tell you something. You are now aware of the cycle of rebirth, yes? There is an exception. Those whose flame is snuffed out during a homecoming will not return.
Oh.
You monster! Ah!
It's a weird way, don't it?
So weak. Amusingly so. Right now, all of you put together don't have the strength of a single soldier. Not even these flimsy iron bars yield to your efforts. Try all you like, but you cannot escape. No amount of toil will help you there. You feel the anguish, crippling despair. That is the hubris of fools who cling blindly to their hopes, only to find them dashed on the rocks.
Well, he's a
Of
cheerful fellow.
dreamers crushed under the sheer weight of reality. Of abject failures. Come on! Come on! Come on!
That's enough! You're just gonna break your hands.
I don't care! I'll shatter every bone in my body, if that's what it takes!
Just stop! Please!
Leo! Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. I'm totally fine. I've made my peace. Even if I can never leave here, I'm content. I'll live on in others. Knowing that is enough for me. Please, don't worry.
Yeah, so we're getting out of here somehow.
Leo.
Hey, why do you think it is that they look like Noah and Mia?
Like I know. Why aren't you asking yourself?
When we kick the bucket, we're reborn in those cradles, right? Maybe it's somehow connected to that.
You think they're the same people? Is that even possible?
Strange. Regardless, why would they do this? What possible purpose could all this serve? It's almost like they're toying with us just for kicks.
You know, they've all been like that. When they took away lives, it was like they were enjoying it.
That's really true?
Huh?
Oh.
Huh?
It seemed natural to laugh when happy. And yet, N had sadness in eyes, it seemed. Like Sparky did. He's Mobius, our sworn enemy.
We really are hopeless. Can't believe we're stuck in here behind these snuffing bars.
Didn't even think to keep the spoons
It
to
wouldn't
try
be
and
much
escape
of
with.
a prison if they didn't perform that function. Come on.
Try and jab them into
Is
the
there even any
door
point
and-
in all this? And everything we've done?
lift it off its hinges, maybe? I don't know. Force the hinge open.
Of course there was.
Huh?
Is there a hinge or is it a sliding one? I don't know. Can't really see from there.
At least we gave them hope.
Stop punching stuff!
At first, even when Guernica said he was 6 times older, it didn't click. Past 10 years was pure greed, I thought. But now, I'm scraping for whatever I can get.
Gondor. Okay, trying to plan a way to
What
break
are
them
you
out.
doing?
Huh? Oh, the bitch queen herself.
Where do you think you're going?
Where do you think I'm going?
You know I can't allow this.
Excuse me?
That's a direct order. Don't be stupid.
Whatever. Up
Mother and
yours.
daughter.
Look, the castle is on maximum alert now. Are you in that much of a hurry to get back behind bars? This ain't like the time we ambushed Kevez, when we had the element of surprise.
After all they did for me, I can't just leave them. We don't have time for this.
And I'm telling you, it's suicide.
It's changed her tune
Noah
since we
entrusted
first met her.
everything to us. Hope, the future. Get that through your skull.
Ooh.
You?
That looked like how the Mobius materialise. Are they working with a Mobius?
Here I am, staring at my own palms. I feel the warmth of your hand.
I'm gonna hope this doesn't get pulled up for copyright issues. Catch her when she falls. Continuously struggling against all the bars. Pulling on either side while he hits it. Not giving up. This is just going to be like a montage of a month. They're just going to be stuck in here and just running out Mio's time. Based on the phases of the moon, looks like it. They have good music in these games. Pretty sure it's all original music for the game, so it shouldn't be copyright issues. I think it's fair usage if it's an original song for the game.
Shania.
What are you doing here?
Got a little update for you.
The
This'll
traitor.
be good. The day your friend departs this world. What did you call it? Homecoming? That's the day I've decided to have myself killed too.
Shania, you're Iris.
Yep. This right here is proof that I've joined their ranks. And your little friend will vanish from this world forever. But I will be born once again. Just the way I should be. That's just the reaction I was hoping for. Ah, it's beautiful. I hope I can make that face too when I meet my enemies on the battlefield.
Piss off. I saw.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll be gone soon. Pretty much as soon as your friend will.
It was so obvious, looking back. I knew that something was off about her. I knew deep down. I didn't want to believe that we were the same. You're not the same. Is that Mimi? I was watching you, trying so hard. You've saved us so many times, never giving up. You helped us get here. Sometimes, you can be really hard on yourself. I think that's why you've always been so hungry. Always striving for more.
Yeah.
Come now. I know you've touched so many lives. I think we've all seen that.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I see it now. I'm sorry.
Come on. You really need to stop saying that you're sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's all right. Don't give up. Because time is still on our side.
Oop. Was it 2 weeks past now? Based on the
So
moons,
then,
roughly, something like that.
tomorrow.
Or
Do you
was
think
it
an
a
off-seer
full month? I guess.
can ever reach others? You know, I thought our lives were like our music. Always in our hands, under our control.
Bloody knuckles.
I wasn't facing the truth. Even if I could reach people, I wouldn't be able to save them. I should have known that. It's unbearable. Seeing life slip away from you. Even though they're right there. What am I even doing?
It's dark out, huh? No moon.
Oh, now there is no.
But the starlight is so nice and warm.
Mio.
Hey, when the two of us first met, you asked me if I wanted to survive.
Yeah?
I replied, I didn't mind either way.
Yeah.
I'll correct that. Now I want to live. To live and learn a whole lot more. Noah, there's so much for us to see.
Finally. You called me by my name.
Oh yeah, sorry. I guess I felt that if I did, my heart would downright break. Because I'd be admitting the truth.
Mio.
But you know, these feelings that grew within me, they're thanks to you. That's why you're not allowed to say it's been for nothing. You've enriched my life, Noah. That's clear now.
Mio.
You know, I don't want this to be it. If I were given the chance, if this road I've walked were to keep on going, I'd like to spend that time with my Noah.
Accepting that she's about to die. There's no way she's actually going to die. We're going to break out of here somehow. A final day. And her 10 years are up. She's just bound completely.
My queen!
Your Majesty!
The Nia doppelganger?
Queen Nia! Queen Nia! Queen Nia!
Trace our ancestry back 1,000 years, and you will find an Offseer carrying out the first homecoming. Now, in Agnus, no fewer than 999 lives have returned themselves to me. It is an auspicious day.
It's clearly older than in
I
Xenoblade
believe
Chronicles 2.
stretches your view. Yet
Longer
for
ears.
me, it is a day that brings
not.
heartache. I wish nothing more than the safe return of all life born of me. Such is my eternal hope.
Melia, not so sure.
To come home is to
Quite
find
the elaborate
comfort.
production.
Don't think she's aged as
Fancy
much, but
another puppet on display.
high Entian blood.
Assuming Monica's intel was true.
And yet,
It's all been so
though the
pointless.
grief in my heart
Fighting for that
subside,
thing.
Today,
She's a phony, that's what she is. Even if it's her in the flesh up there,
to smile.
I'll rip her off her high horse.
Yes, for she is the 1,000th
You think,
soul to welcome
They're
him
gonna execute us too after this.
Guess so.
You hear it? Do you
So
not?
it's
Here,
back into the cycle.
now echoes a voice.
Back into the same old crap
She was
again.
born of me, and now returns.
Wish we could have gone a little further.
Same here.
Listen well, lest we
The
forget
key's in Gondol's
who
hands
she
now.
once was.
I think we've done enough.
She whose life expires
Yeah,
with the
we've
hour
passed
of
the
death.
torch. Now, it's up to the city.
Shut up!
Engraved
Keep it quiet.
into your heart. As she now returns to me. Ad perpetuum rei memoriam.
Very dramatic. Obviously reminiscent of Japanese culture.
Noah, giving up? Now, of all time?
I don't want to give up. But we're trapped here. Our blades. I hope at least she can go in peace.
Of course Noah trapped. Noah still not tried to draw Lucky 7.
Huh?
Remember? Back when Riku give wisdom? When need of true power, sword will appear.
Yeah. I remember.
Today is
Now
day
he
of
says
need.
this.
Even at edge, facing sheer drop, must never give up.
Could have pointed this out at any point while they're in prison. They could have just cut their way out.
Mimi!
Glad I put them back to their default outfits, because if they had some of the odd outfits on, this would be really weird to watch.
Mio! Mio! Mio!
He's gonna regret that. Let him play her off.
Pick it up. You're an officer, so send her.
That's just messed up.
What's wrong? Go on, send her. Isn't that your role? Isn't she your Mio?
Play a different song. I've been learning about different songs, how they can have different effects to the ones, or emotions to the ones that they usually play as offseers. No, guess not.
It's been fun, Noah.
Mio!
Oh. Holy shit. Well, that certainly causes a problem for the rest of the game. Game over. Okay.
It's good to keep a record.
Okay.
Well then, you've made your choice. Are you happy with how it turned out? Is this how you wanted the future to be?
Okay. This is weird. Is that kid gonna be a young Noah?
Where am I?
All this time, you've been repeating the same aimless actions. All to keep the world this way. And yourself. Once more today, you've lost the one you cherished most. Are you sad?
Xenoblade has always had a thing where the protagonist has an ability to manipulate
could,
time to an extent, to turn
would
back
you try
time
again?
slightly. Are we now going to get
Or
that
would you
ability?
rather linger in the endless now?
Look at this!
Head towards the light.
We finally managed to activate the Ouroboros stone! Noah! Noah! Noah!
3 more.
Noah! Noah! Noah!
Was this a dream? No.
Look at this! We
Okay,
finally
this is-
managed to activate the Ouroboros stone! Though we don't understand it fully, some functions may still remain hidden. But still, even in its current state, the power it's releasing is more than enough. With this in hand, we can fulfill the wish entrusted to us by the Queen.
You mean, take back the world from Mobius?
Yes, definitely.
3 more months. That's all we need. Mio.
His memories of a past life, I'm guessing?
So impotent. Did you really think
Consul Z,
you could
Z.
stem the tide
It was.
with the paltry power that you possess? Oh, you who floats in the currents, you must yield. Abandon all you are.
Is this Consul N? Are we going to be learning how these consoles came to be?
Morning. You really should have dozed a while longer.
Oh. Good morning.
Wanna eat? Wait, I forgot you don't like to eat right after waking.
No, I'll have some.
Just in the habit of making food first thing.
Tomorrow's the day. The final battle against Mobius. We've come a long way to get here. Now it'll finally be over. It's fine. I've got 3 whole days. 3 days is plenty. I'm sure we'll be golden.
He just
Oh,
sucks
you
the
who
life out of him.
floats in the currents. You must yield. Did I not tell you?
Yield what?
How many times has it been now?
Mio. Please, no. I can't. The world. I wanted to change it.
For whose sake?
I did it for her.
But you ran away.
Okay, next memory. Guess we're just getting a whole load of story stuff now. Oh, my fan doesn't actually get picked up by the microphone, because when I had it in the usual position it would blow into the microphone and you'd hear the fan every time it passed by. Which is why I was fiddling about trying to get it into a different position. Now on the floor, so it shouldn't be picked up by the mic, hopefully.
We trusted you. We followed you for all this time. Noah, how can you betray us like this?
You just gonna abandon us? You have the Ouroboros stone now. What the fuck you thinking?
We trusted you. We followed you for all this time. Noah! Noah! Where did you go? Noah!
I haven't been to a snowy area yet.
Are you sure it
Being
wasn't
one of the
for
last
yourself?
areas.
No. This isn't me.
You only cared about yourself.
Don't think there's actually many areas I haven't been to on the map yet.
No. I didn't.
But with time, you change.
Next one. Yeah, I also had to do the system update for the Switch as well. Get all the game share stuff added in preparation for the Switch 2.
You're good at naming,
System
aren't you?
transfers and stuff. That's all downloaded
You'll
and
lead the
installed
way
now.
to a new world. A new way of life.
A lot of walking today. Just slow walking. I haven't actually had the ability to run yet. Trapped in the cell, we were walking. Oh. It's a baby.
Strong lungs on that one. Heard him all the way outside.
He looks just like Daddy.
I would have said Mummy.
Our hopes and dreams made into a little person.
No cat ears. So.
You'll lead the way to a new world. A new way of life.
Yeah. What about his name? I don't think we ever agreed on one.
It's your call. You're good at naming, aren't you?
No. I don't think that's a good idea. It's probably best if I don't.
That's Consul N.
I thought you'd say that.
That's his sword.
Right. I'll do it.
This is their backstory we're
Okay.
seeing. So they're once lost numbers themselves.
Here's what we'll call him then.
And they had a son. That looks too low for the sword. Sword was way above the tree line. Must be a different base they had. Oh, he's growing up. And she's dying?
I hope that the future will be kinder to you.
Mio.
They still bound by the 10 years? Guess we're going back to the afterlife again. Oh, no. Another cutscene first. Oh, now his time's up.
Daddy will have to go soon. All right? But you know, your daddy's and mummy's love, our life, will always be within you. You'll never be alone. Things will get tough. You'll be hurt. You have a whole host of things to go through as you head into the future. A time might come when you'll be on the verge of giving up. But you have to keep going. Make friends.
So to give
Keep
himself
them close
advice
to
in the
you,
future.
always. That's what Daddy and Mummy did. We're with you. Now and forever.
Not a very responsible parent, leaving a kid on his own in the forest. Now what do I do? And he got eaten by wolves.
Why? Why am I crying? Why do I look like that?
That's another you. That's how he was.
Another me?
You from the past.
Me from the past.
And then, you made your choice.
Gonna learn what that choice was. There's the target. Still can't run.
There are 2 roads set before every individual.
It'll be a very story-heavy stream today, I think.
Have you wished the
I'm
now
hoping to get
would
this
last forever?
section done this stream. Possibly this chapter.
Have you never prayed that
That's
time
C.
would simply stop? There are 2 roads set before every individual.
I guess I got through there a bit quicker than I was expecting. Cut off the speech. This is Z's theatre. Making Z. Not gonna be Zanza, is it?
There are 2 roads set before every individual. The left, the right. What lies down the road you choose?
No, that's not it.
Is it hope or despair? It repeats and repeats as you make countless endless choices.
Xanta died.
You too, like everyone, have been making them all along.
Not gonna be Xanta.
If the results satisfy, that is well and good. But if they do not satisfy, what then? Will you weep, battered by grief? Or howl, seething with rage? Have you never prayed that time would simply stop? Have you wished the now would last forever? Your 2 lives, thriving and persisting far beyond homecoming, surpassing the system of the world. I was fascinated, even beguiled by you.
Is that Consul N's ability?
My
Time
name
manipulation?
is Zed, the ruler of this world. I shall grant your desire.
It would explain how he's able to move so quick and sort of predict their moves.
So you have chosen, then. The endless now.
And that's how he became Consul M. And she became Consul M. Was she even a choice, or was she just... Is that part of his desire? We weren't shown her as Consul M until after he made his choice.
And so, you became
Convinced by getting
Mobius.
her?
So that you could live an eternal now together. Is this still your wish? Do you want to ask one more time, for time to stop, Why is it that you are here? Why did you split from your other self? Why is it that you exist?
I thought I wanted to know.
Split from his
Know
other
what?
self.
I became an Overseer.
Does
Because
consciousness split when he
I wanted
became
to know the meaning behind the smile.
consul?
Tell me.
I had a friend. As important to me as Lance and Uni or Yoren.
Just more of the Yorn stuff. Or just someone else?
Noah, will you keep moving?
What?
Me, I'm good here.
Chris, what do you mean you're good?
Chris?
Thank you.
Did Chris die? Chris is dead. That's where he got his flute.
Chris, I wondered why he smiled back then. And not just him. Yoren too.
Yeah, Yorn as well.
I wanted to know why.
That's why. Why he continued as an officer.
For the longest time, I thought they pitied those of us left behind. Sucks to be you. Sorry, guys. I'm checking out early. It'll be tough, but keep your chins up. I figured that's what the smile said. But now, Mio too was smiling. I think I get it now. The meaning behind the smile. I think they were all content with the way it ended. Like they were putting us in charge of the future. Telling us to make a world where everyone can smile. But it just breaks my heart that that was the only smile they could choose. And it really shouldn't have been. The world we have now, it doesn't give us the choice to smile. If the world won't let us choose, outside these narrow bounds, I want nothing more than to rip this world apart. I want to repay those smiles. That's why I'm here.
And you won't choose the same path as your other.
Who can tell? I may end up doing that. But I'll change it, no matter what. Because that is the legacy that Mio left me.
Even if you're left alone.
Even if I'm alone.
In that case,
Oh.
Let us walk together.
Okay. Here we go. Oh. Ouroboros energy. Oh no, that was her power. Took control. If he kills him, it'll kill her. And he won't do it.
I'm sorry. My hair. It's gotten kinda long. Will you still walk alongside me? Noah?
Did she switch places?
Mio!
Did Consul M switch places with Mio so that she would die in her place? Now Mio's got that power? His face.
What? Impossible. You're...
Oh, hello.
Ouroboros. Does that mean... back then, the two of you... So... the one who died is... Why, Mio? Why would you do this to me? You said you'd be by my side. Mio! All I did for you.
You must have known. The other me. She couldn't follow you anymore. She couldn't go on. What you see, those are our memories. Continuing uninterrupted since the world was taken captive a long time ago. Memories of me and him. Why are you showing me this? You are... No. All of you are my repentance. Repentance? How I wanted us to be. You embody all our hopes. Our dreams of how this world should be. Even though you and your friends should never have existed, the fact that you are here is proof enough. So you'll let me live. But if you go through with this, you'll be... To my Noah, the time with me is everything. I just want it to end. Mobius, like me, we can exist only by taking the souls of those that grace this world. Nobody pays the slightest mind to the thoughts and dreams those many lives espouse. We gorge ourselves, covered every ember, just to delay our inevitable ruin. That's why you want to disappear. If I die, maybe he'll see. Maybe he could somehow realize what it is that I wish. That would be enough. Afterwards, it'll be up to you two. To walk the path we ought to have walked, he and I.
The path they ought to have walked.
So it's confirmed. N and M are other versions of Noah and Mio.
The other me. She passed all of her memories on to me. So that I could share everything with you.
Share everything? I have to know. How could you do this? Why are you on their side? What are you talking about? I felt him. With these hands. That sensation. The emotion. It was no illusion. And yet you still became Mobius, harvesting people, without even batting an eye. I want to know why. Isn't there a trace left inside you of your old feelings? Because if there was even a little... Feelings, you say? You dare? My feelings... My feelings have never changed. They're the same as they've always been. They're for you, Mio. The time I had with you meant everything to me. But now, it's all gone. If she truly is gone, I'll have to redo it all. Watch me rewind our clocks back to the start.
Now he wants to kill her again, so she can be reborn.
My long shadow. You have stolen her away from me. I will extinguish you and take her back. Mio is mine. She's not yours. She's mine. You are nothing. She belongs only to me.
Ooh.
Words won't cut it. I can't get through to him. Mio.
Just push him off the stage. Throw him off the stage.
Mimi!
Mio!
Are you really my Mimi?
I'm sorry I worried you. This was the only way.
No, it's fine. You're here.
Might want to leave the teary reunion till later. The mud is glaring and he looks pissed off.
I can more or less grasp what's going on here, but you'd better explain the details later.
Yeah, absolutely. If words won't get through to him, there's only one way left to us.
Through him.
We can't let this go on. Mio!
Yeah. I'm ready when you are.
They're interlinking? No way! Ugh. No, can't be.
Ouroboros and Mobius power.
Doing its thing. Ah!
You've gone ahead of yourself, X.
Let's get stuck in!
Everyone powering up.
Oh. N! Come on! Destroy them! Make it so they're not reborn. Pound their souls into the dust.
I don't take orders from you. But Mobius are the world itself. There can be but one me, and I am it! I will take her back.
There we go.
Mio will be mine, and all who stand in my way, I shall destroy!
This is just going full beat down.
What? Blood
We are overheating. I think we'll just start the battle in Ouroboros form. So, an hour into the stream, we finally get to actually fight. Not entirely sure what's going to happen here, but... This time, every attack here. So. hopefully get a chain attack going in a sec. What if we'll just get to the break point and then it'll... Cutscene. Chain attack first. Got the long hair and all the features now as well. Yes, reduced physical defense. That was the wrong move. Oh well. Actually, that worked. Why did that work so well? Okay. What if Mio will get a new powered up attack like Noah's got this sword?
Check out what I've got in mind. How's this for a plan? I've got an idea.
Bypass defense. Try and get some more damage in. Is this just going to overload the meter? Probably. 99 exactly. That is crazy. Still got the Mobius outfit on. I think that's just going to be a new costume for now. I think we'll get Mobius costume at some point. That'd be cool. Let's finish it off with their combo, I guess. Only fitting. Use these to get the damage up. I think it will actually be her combo as well. It's just the one finishing this chain. Nice. Yep. Who do I go with first? Let's go Noah this time. Go with as much damage as possible. Oh, we're hitting the break point. 243% damage. Did do the trick. See how far this goes down. Not as much damage as I was hoping. Okay, that done a lot of damage. 255,000. So level 3 instantly. I've got him launched as well. And we're done. Don't know if there was supposed to be more to that fight or not, but I'm guessing this will be the second phase. Actually, oh damn! Just gonna say, I actually finished Ouroboros mode, but
origin.
Sword of
You
Origin.
are going to end it all.
A Monado?
To end Mobius, the pinnacle of life. This very world. If the world holds our lives back, I will end it. It's as simple as that. It is impossible. I tried. We tried to walk that path and failed. You're full of shit! You never tried, you're just a coward! What to do? If you meant it, you'd have found a way, but you didn't even try to make the effort! Did you? So what do you know of the world and of life?
Ooh.
Ah!
Do you know why she traded places with me? She felt imprisoned. And you put her there. Shuffling lives pointlessly back and forth for an eternity of control.
You call it control?
She never really wanted anything like that. She wanted to live out her precious days together with you. You should have been able to give her that.
Is that why she handed her life to you? Is that why she rejected me?
It's not rejection. She understood. She always knew your reasons. All she wanted was to end your misery. That's the reason she gave this body to me. By leaving this world behind, she wanted to tell you. She didn't want forever. She wanted to be there with you.
And so she left me behind. She wouldn't do that! How can we be together now? With her gone from the world, what's the point of it all?
It's you that drove her to this. Wake up already! You're Noah, right? Why? Why does nothing seem to get through to you?
Damage to his core? Useless lunk. Although, N is the wielder of the Sword of Origin. It'd be a problem to have him croak here.
2 swords of origin.
Don't you
Just
think?
like the Monado.
Zed?
And the
Oh well. In that case...
Aegises. Oh.
Look! The Queen!
Robot's getting angry. Oh. Robot got an upgrade.
Is that what she really was?
Knew it! It's the same as with Kevis.
We've got a winner! In Kevis's case, it was all a bit toothless, huh? But this time, there will be no escape.
Just blasting everyone in sight. Ooh, Lucky Seven's arts. Okay. Unlimited sword talent art, special talent art that can be used even outside of the sword fighter class. Okay. Unlimited sword unlocks Lucky Seven's power, briefly powering up all arts. Cool. Lucky Seven. These are Monado arts, all the symbols and everything as well. Oh, he's smash comboed. This is insane. Don't have a third one on the left. Ooh. 30 seconds left on that power up. Ooh. Chain attack with it. Let's see what the chain attack does. Reducing physical damage is always a good start, especially now I've got the big powerful sword boosting me. I can't. I'll go with normal. Just ignore combo action. Let's see what I can. Let's just go. Wait, do we all get power-ups? So this looks like Monado sort of power that's being unlocked here. Do I go for the combo straight off the bat, or do I hope for... See if I can get them going. Bit of a gamble. It's gonna overload or get... That's fine. And drop with their own one. Pretty much all of them use physical attack, so reducing physical attack, physical defense first just makes sense. Oh, I'm not punished. Brave assault. Yeah, in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, the Swords of Origin were the Monados. In Xenoblade Chronicles 2, they were the Aegises. So, start with her. Go with her. As much damage as I can, and then finish it off with him. Oh, now we break. How much damage can we get in this? So we'll put it past the breaking point. Yeah, we'll go down quite as much as I was hoping. Ow.
Are you okay?
Try and buy a little bit more time with the buff. Ooh, Origin mode. Pull it out of the chest every time. That is one hell of a new look for the Monado, essentially. It's an instant KO if that hits. High defense on this thing. Not using an ideal setup again, but seems to be doing the job. So planning to do a lot of the combos before. Almost down. Just waiting for some berries to go. There we go. Oh, that's another robot queen dealt with. Well, looks like. Now I can pull off that move without having to leave the Ouroboros form. Oh, and the clock just goes out. Oh, and they're done.
With one blow. That sword. Guess there's no mistaking it. Where did a brat like him get that?
Don't waste your time on petty tricks.
So every time one of these Sword of
castle
Origins has been on
is in our hands now.
the hero side, one's been on the
Petty tricks,
villain side.
huh? You think you've won?
Well, ultimately the hero ends up with the power of all of them. But technically in the first game there end up being 3 Swords of Origin. It's complicated.
Tell me, do you know the phrase last laugh? Admittedly, you probably won't find this very funny, but I will. See how you like this!
Oh, this is another Annihilator cannon. That ain't good. Where's it firing now?
An Annihilator!
At the sword.
There was
Oh
one in
dear.
Agnus too!
We have another winner!
Wait, what are you even gonna shoot?
You want to know the target? It's right here!
The city!
How'd they even find it? You didn't.
Of course the traitor told them where the city was. Why wouldn't they?
I suppose that's that mystery solved.
You scum! You've even sold out the city!
Just what the hell do you know? You dream of living out your days in peace. You want to protect the natural way of life. All that shite is a right afforded only to the powerful.
Didn't she say she was gonna die today? So.
Are they meant to survive in all this chaos until the very day they die? I have not one thing to my name. I don't even have the power to choose. Screw it. For all I care, all of this can go to hell!
She just lost it.
Shania, please.
Whichever way you lot want to slice it, your lives are in our grasp. I will teach you the meaning of regret and reap you like so much rotten grain.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Please, no. The city.
That ain't good.
It's all my fault. I didn't think they'd
Still
have
had
an
quests
ace
to
up
do
their
there.
sleeve. I got careless.
It's okay.
What?
Left mistress from city incoming!
Who the?
Ahoy! You dead?
That voice? Condor?
Guess who's back, bitches?
Brilliant. I could have sworn the
Gondor!
city was behind
You're
the
all right.
other section of the sword.
Damn, that was gonna
Not
be
that
my
orb.
line. Heh. Looks like things worked out over here anyway.
Did she?
Yep. If she hadn't clued us in, we'd be up shit creek now.
Right. Mio.
Monica and the others? Bitch Queen's fine too. The city's currently right about here.
Underneath the world? How is that possible?
The city itself is actually a massive bloody Pharaonis. If we feel like it, we can move it to anywhere in the world.
Cool.
Simply astounding.
That's
I thought
handy.
it was just like an oversized colony.
That wasn't exactly common knowledge. The Bitch Queen and I knew. And a handful of others. That's it. We had to be sure, so that some slimy traitor wouldn't drop us in it. Traitor. All right. I'm not gonna ask why. I suppose I know the reason. But if it's what I'm thinking, then I don't get it at all. If we'd made one mistake, the city would have been wiped out. Before we're done, you'll tell me everything I want to know. Shania.
She's just gonna jump off and kill herself. She said she was gonna die today, so just back it up.
It's your eyes, that look! You've always looked at me that way. Why did it have to be like this? Why is it always me, standing here on my own?
Shania.
I've had it. I've had it up to here.
She's gonna shoot herself.
Drop it! This isn't what I meant by done!
Don't misunderstand. This is the beginning!
Shania!
Dead. Well, at least she's dead. Problem is, she's probably just going to come back as a Mobius. As that seems to be what the deal she made was.
Are you ready, Senna?
Noah.
This is the fate that Shania chose. It isn't the end. Like she said herself, this is the beginning. Come on. Up you get.
How do they get the city under the world?
I don't know if it'll reach her. But still, Senna will do all we can.
Under the landmass? If they go around the edge, I guess. There are a lot of cliffs on the edge. Maybe overhangs in places. Could tuck it under there.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
There's a
Looks like colony relations have
container
changed.
here.
I hope we can make use of this.
This has got to be worth a bunch.
We should take good care of that.
What we got map-wise? Ascension grounds. Okay. Looks like everything's opening up again, so...
Good to add more names.
Is that above or below? I guess it's below. There must be a lower level. Okay. Now, I'm just going to take a quick break here, so I'm going to pop to the loo, and I will be right back.
Let me just fix this.
Okay, and let's see what we've got around here then. So, we've got stuff down this way. Oh, these are the cells we were in. Guessing these are obviously people who were loyal to Agnus that have been locked up. Another container.
I hope we can make use of this.
Say, isn't this valuable?
So I'll grab
We
this
should
while I'm
take good
here.
care of that.
Nothing else down that way by the looks of it. You can see the green dots where they're actual people to talk to. Can I actually talk to these? No. Can't not even talk to them, so nothing else to do down there. Awkward way of moving the camera, I know, but that's how I do it.
Good to add more names.
Anything in there? Nope. So it doesn't look like we're done with this chapter just yet, but... Ah, there's a staircase up that might lead me to the... Oh, that is the story, but... okay. Continue with the story then.
I can't help but wonder. Would I have been able to save you? I wanted time to stand still. More than anything. I felt completely powerless. I wished time would stop. If the moment could have lasted forever, I wished for the unthinkable. Just like N. I proved to be just like him.
For my part, this is all I need.
When did you two?
It was when we first fought against them. Ever since then, Em and I were swapped around.
That's what she was...
I see. I honestly thought you were M back there. You had me fooled. Maybe that's a bad way to put it. In any case, I didn't realize at all.
I did try my best. I couldn't afford to fail. If anyone suspected me, you'd have all been executed on the spot. But her feelings, I couldn't simply let them go to waste.
M's feelings?
She wanted to give you everything that she knew about N. To help us escape. To break this never-ending Mobius curse. To lose and still stand back up. Even in the depths of despair. She wanted you to have the strength to defeat those at the root of that despair.
She sure had a lot of faith in me. Oh.
She believed that if anyone in the world could make it possible, it would be you. That's why she merged our wills so we could act to further our goal.
I do keep saying about allies becoming enemies and enemies becoming allies, so...
Earlier, you said
it's a bit of an
it was
unusual way of
fun,
doing it.
but it wasn't you. It was M.
I really think she meant it. It was brief, but being who I am now, passing my thoughts along onto you, and receiving yours in turn. She was grateful.
I see.
From that moment, M's words were my words, and my words were now hers. Her life was scattered on the breeze, but her memories and her will live on inside my heart. Come, I have something to show you.
More stuff to show? Lucky me. Something to see. Gonna see that. Just come to. Is this where she joins the proper party member? Yeah, I guess we have our next destination. Are we just going to automatically go there, or do I still get to explore it? There we go. Martial artist, of course she is. Gondor, join the party. With Senna. Mio's talent art Dominion Flower is unique and that can be used regardless of class restrictions, similar to Noah's. Use it to command immense power that deals huge defense-piercing damage. Okay, so that's obviously part of her Mobius ability now coming through. So we had a similar thing with Fiora in the first game. She became a Mechon, and we had her as a human at the start, Hom at the start. Then she apparently died, but she didn't die. She just got turned into a Mechon. Then we freed her of being a Mechon, and she joined the party again. But she still had her sort of Mechon abilities. Breast spot,
sure
death's
well
door.
rested.
That's great. Just quickly do a check for gems. I won't bother going through all of them anymore on that.
Good to go? Come on!
Right, I'll go back up here. Continue the way I was going. See if... Oh. No, wrong button. Get the info from this. Be another side quest for me to do.
Interesting news.
So I'll just grab a bits from around here, then I'll continue the story, see if that brings me to a good end point.
I hope we can make use of this.
I might do a couple of little side quests if I do get to a good end point. Might actually go back and get Triton. So I didn't actually finish him, his side quest, so you get him into the team, so I can start leveling up his class. That'd be good.
Good to add more names.
We get different interaction depending on which hero I've got equipped. So they've now learned that the Queen is an imposter. Oh, this is the... Wait, can I not just talk to her normally? Oh no, that does actually count. But she is the one I talk to progress. Just continue talking to these. Oggy and Aggie. Don't think there's anything else around here to... really do. Yeah. Oh, I should check what the ranks are. None of the ranks have hit 10, so that's fine. I will just quickly swap Senna over to Gondor, so she could be leveling that up. Because we're getting someone else on healing. She's already on healing. Okay, just switch Tyon back to a healing role for now.
Where better to monitor the battle than on healing duty?
That'll do. So I'll sort out classes properly off stream. I just want to get a reasonably balanced team set up. But it seems more tanks than DPS seems to do the trick, so go with that. So, it's time to head on to the next bit. So I may need to finish this little segment before I can freely explore, so I can view the map properly now. Actually, I didn't even check the map when I was in prison. I just assumed I wouldn't be able to teleport away. Is us back at the prison?
Better give it a good once over.
Oh, we got some items around here as well.
Should be time for dinner soon, right?
Try and do a quick run around to scope out the area. Try and get my bearings. Where does this open out to? Try and fill in the map as I go, hence I'm zigzagging a bit. So I can just get far enough to unlock some teleport points. That should do the trick. So level 50 is around here. Have I been here before? No, I've not. Oh, so we're over here now. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just... I shouldn't be exploring this much when I'm just running around like this. So, try and keep on with the story as much as possible for now, just to try and get this little section done. So, if I'm right, I should be nearing the end of this chapter. So, I'm wondering... Firstly, if this is the correct way to go. There is actually a guide thing, but I can't bother to use it. I like just exploring like this. Sword again. So the sword of the Mechonis was a Monado. One of the... Oh, in the wrong way. One of the swords of origin. Looks like this is a way down to where I can get access from below. Guessing I'll be able to bring the boat in at this point. Not in this sort of harbour area at some point, so that will be something to explore later, but I went the wrong way. My objective, pass through the west perimeter gate. So I should have just headed west. I should really pay more attention to things like that. Oh well. On the right path anyhow. Yeah. Based on what I understand the length of the game to be and the different chapters, if this chapter does finish today, that means I am quite ahead of where I was expecting to be. And the next 2 chapters, or the final 2 chapters, I think it is, should be doable in about 2 streams each. This is where we came through last time. So if they do take me 2 weeks each, then where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks before the Switch 2 comes out. So if the next final 2 chapters do take me 2 weeks each, then that gives me 2 weeks to work with. I will do all those fights. Fight going on over there, fight going on there. I'll leave them till later. Just try and get this story bit done. Yeah, if it does give me 2 weeks before the Switch 2 comes out, I can get a bit of a go on Mario Kart. Get some warm up there. Before that comes out. So I don't know what time I'll actually be getting my Switch 2 on the Thursday, so
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
can't really plan properly for that weekend yet. And 2 days are mostly going to be out of action because of Magic the Gathering pre-releases. Should be back should be free to play on the Monday, so should be fine for streaming. What's that?
Here?
M was still unsure to the very last whether to show you the memory of this place.
Is that their old
But
base?
I think it would be best. This place, it was everything to N.
What do you mean?
Well, you see,
Is
this
their
is where the
home?
city once stood.
Eh?
It did?
It was long ago. The city back then. It was much more prosperous than now. It positively teemed with people.
So then, it must have drawn Mobius's ire even more than now.
Oh, the cutscene. Flashback. So I love the Xenoblade games for the stories as well. Gameplay's great, story's also great.
There it lies before you, your heart's desire. There is no
yeah.
life within. You must breathe it into her yourself.
Life from the people of the city. You want me to end every one of them?
Why the hesitation? Existing in this place is by itself a result of your own choices. You were the one who chose the endless now, are you
The
not?
one or the many?
Your response should already be predetermined. Such a shame.
Wait, please!
And that's where he got given the choice. Save her or save the city. You sacrificed the city for her. Bet she wasn't happy about that.
The city's inhabitants were the descendants of M, N, and others who became Ouroboros in the past. In exchange for the lease on life they would get as
Oh, he
Mobius,
actually
Zed
killed
ordered
himself.
M to kill the city's people.
Well, that explains his messed up emotions.
Oh no. Tell me why!
I didn't want to lose any more.
What do you mean anymore? Everything we held dear is gone. You took them all away. And you dare to talk about your feelings of loss.
Now you will continue to exist as Mobius. The same as myself.
She didn't want that. She didn't want any of this.
So you did it. Sealed our fate. Now we can live forever. But this future's been stamped out before its time. And I can't even disappear.
She couldn't live with herself, but she couldn't die. Mio was a way out.
Only two things were important to him. Impossible. How could one ever choose between them? Surely he couldn't do it.
And yet, he did make a choice. No one can truly judge him for the things he did.
Repentance.
What happened to the sun?
The intentions they left behind. They turned into us.
Of course, it's heartbreaking, but
still, she was smiling.
Sort of the soul split in two.
we have to change things.
Yeah. And this time, we'll succeed. So it's set. Our new goal. Agreed?
Yes. He can't get away with this.
I'm
Down
not
with
feeling very forgiving either.
But guys, now we know there's an even bigger bad behind that snuffer.
Zed. Making someone choose the impossible? It's so cruel.
Thanks, everyone.
Looks like your minds are made up. Here, this is yours. By the by, who is that Zed sleazebag?
He's something like the head of all Mobius, or so it seemed. I've only met him in the memories that M showed me, though. We now know his power is vast, Far greater than any of the others in Mobius.
Damn, so he's...
Yes. He is our true adversary.
BBEG, big
The
bad
one
evil
who
guy.
formed the world we know.
Just who decided that this was how it should be? If I knew who they were or where I'd...
Who is he? Find the Queen of both countries, nations. Help clean up the place after we made a mess. To be fair, we put a stop to the thing making a mess, but made a bit of a mess in the process. Would have been worse if we hadn't done anything. And we're good. That looks like a rare item over here. One of the stone shards, which I still have no idea what they do.
We should take good
Odd
care
square
of that.
shard. Still don't know what they do. Well, I could just jump off here, I guess. I won't. Where's the next destination? Return to the castle. So, just continuing this on a bit. I probably could just fast travel, couldn't I? Oh yeah, I want to see if I could change Neo's outfit back. Apparently not. Apparently we're stuck with that outfit for now.
Let's return to the castle.
Yup, we can help with the cleanup.
Can I just... Where's my destination? Okay. Now there's a marker. Oh, and I got the location right there. I don't remember where I was going. And back off we go. I actually forgot I wasn't actually in the castle. I swapped between the castle and prison. Makes sense to do, and we're doing another cutscene. Just throwing stuff around. Tending to the wounded. I assume the wounded are not just dead.
Feels like we have one less worry now, eh?
Agreed. They should be able to start on repairs now.
Not what I meant, though. I meant
Yes,
this whole
clock.
thing.
Mio, that's right. At that moment, everything just felt so utterly hopeless that it hurt. There wasn't a thing I could do.
But it still worked out, right?
Thanks to all of you being there.
Ah.
What?
Surprised you didn't choke on those words.
Well, of course not. I can express some emotions. There has to be a reason we met.
Say what?
It's something that Noah said once.
And you found a reason.
We've seen one wish granted.
True.
Still, we've got a way to go. This isn't nearly the end.
No rest for Ouroboros.
At least we've won ourselves an extension.
It'll work out somehow.
Uni, am I sensing a streak of optimism? I thought you were one to worry about the details a bit more.
Now I've got a reliable guy to stand by me, so...
Oh.
Oh.
Bit of romance going
Well,
on between all of them,
who
it seems.
might that be then?
That'll be my secret.
Subtle. Very subtle. Yeah, I had a feeling with the fact they're each paired up male and female, it might be something like that going on. I mean, Lance and Senna are just two birds of a feather, basically. So, makes sense for those two. Uni and Tyon. Not a typical couple, but if it works, it works. So I'm guessing that might be the point where we progress forward. Just see this over here. Just let the text run out so I can pick up this bit of info. The sea. So that can be discussed later. What does a trade upon have?
What to buy?
Probably more powerful things, nothing.
Should be
Oh,
time
that's
for dinner
special.
soon, right?
So I assume I can... just want to test it. Just... Can I talk? Looks like I can warp travel. So I've done a lot of exploring on here, so all the squiggly lines take. A bit difficult to fill in all that area, so I just sort of going around the outlines of everything just to pick up everything that I could see. Obviously skipped a bit during a cutscene there. This area's left to explore. But I think I'm coming to an end today, so I will just send a message down to let people know that I'm almost done. But I will just... in case it goes too far, I'm just going to drop a quick save here.
It's good to keep a record.
Oh, we are actually chapter 6, so that is a new chapter. So... wait, so that was... that was chapter 5 done in about 8.5 hours. So... that was just a lot of cutscenes. So the next two should be fairly quick going. But I'm just going to quickly see how this progresses. So, That's just a break.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Are these important? Oh, I've got to discuss those in specific places. So there's a couple of quests. Wait, that was a... The sea was... Riku and Mana, that might be their Ascension quest. Or class level up quest. See what happens to the story. So, might get a couple more cutscenes and stuff to progress us forward and maybe give us the next destination.
Huh? You want to
Before
cut
heading
off those
off,
locks? No, but it's so pretty.
See what happens.
Hair is like lifeblood of girl. Not to be chopped like so many noodles.
Not exactly. I can't decide. Should I cut it or just leave it alone?
Why ask? Just do whatever you like. You gotta keep it long. It'd be a crying shame.
Well, this body, it's been granted to me by my other self, right? I don't know if it's fine for me to just snip.
Yeah, that's a big question for sure.
The hair doesn't just belong to me, but it's...
It's what?
It's such a pain in the ass to wash.
Huh? What?
It's very long.
I just can't fucking deal with it. How she'd ever have the patience? The washing takes ages, and the bedhead's a nightmare. And don't get me started on the latrine.
Whoa. Say no more, love.
Oh, Mimi. So, what do you think? Well...
I had quite long hair at one
Look,
point as well,
why
but
don't
not
you
that
just
long.
ask
So.
Noah? This has nothing to do with him. It's my problem and mine alone.
Is it just that you're looking for permission?
I'd also settle for a no.
Right then, let's sort this out. We'll decide for you if you want. But afterwards, you better not come crying. Got it?
I won't. I promise.
I'm going to give her a new hairstyle. Oh! Right, so I can choose which way to go. I was kind of half expecting them to give me the option of swapping as I liked. I mean, with their sort of regenerative abilities, they might be able to sort of regenerate their hair. But... I don't really have a preference. Long or short is fine with me, and... does look a bit odd with the long hair, so I think I might just go back to the short hair. And she's back to her old self.
The Cloud Keep, you say?
Yes. It's where the Queen of Agnus lies sleeping. And this is the key we need to get there.
The Cloud Keep. Oh, I remember seeing a door underground. Actually, a couple of places I've seen doors underground. I wonder if they're the entrances to the
You could throw yourself off,
city now.
but it wouldn't be enough. Such is the fate of a Mobius. You should know by now.
It's you.
Hello,
We've met
Queen.
before, when you were still human.
Your Majesty, my
Mia.
queen.
I will go to sleep, for a good long time indeed. That should keep me out of Zed's claws. Take this.
Very long ears.
Whenever it is I wake up again, the world will be ripe for a change. Until that time, keep it safe. You should give it to those who deserve it.
How will I know who?
They'll come before you. Of that I have no doubt.
Yeah.
But why choose me?
Because you, nay, the two of you one day, you will certainly meet your true selves.
Our true selves? Huh?
I must say, I'm surprised by the location. It's right in the vicinity of Gamma and 9. How has it escaped detection for all this time?
The area around the keep, it's absolutely swimming with black fog. And there's optic camouflaging on the structure itself. So that'll be why.
Is that all from M's memories?
All stuff she passed on to me.
Crazy.
Kondo, you knew M?
Yeah, from a pretty long way back. She's the one who gave me that bloody thing in the first place.
Setting up an outpost here. No, it's just a memory.
She said you lot were our last hope. Asked us to lend you our assistance and junk. She must have been guarding the Queen's words. Yeah, for proper yonks and no mistaking.
And that's also the reason that you were waiting for us. Cooped up there all that time.
Busted.
And the 1,000 lives thing. What was all that?
Nice spiel, right? I wrote it.
Are you serious?
She was just
Snuff,
playing
that's a
us.
letdown.
You what?
Let's head out as soon as we're ready. Mobius are still out and about. We don't have to worry about Mio's lifespan anymore, but we can't just sit around, okay?
Yeah, definitely. Guys. There's a place, other than Cloudkeep, that I really need to go to.
Really need? Seems you're rather troubled. Are you certain it's really that vital?
It's Colony Omega.
Omega? What? No, wait. It's still there?
The colony I lived in with Miyabi. It was under the control of Mobius Y. I learned something important from the other me.
Y close to Z?
Miyabi's still alive.
This Miyabi, she clearly means a lot to you then.
I'm happy to leave the decision to you. Of course we can head for the keep first. This is something personal for me.
What if that's going to be her
Right.
class ascension quest?
I hear you. Okay, to Omega. If Mio's saying she has to go there, then we will. We'll make it high priority.
Thank you, Noah.
Might just do that next week rather than just continue on with the main story then. But it sounds like we're being led there anyhow, so it probably is part of the story anyhow, so it probably doesn't make much difference. Now another cutscene.
That stinks. Frickin' sort of origin thing. You made me look like a complete idiot.
The unexpected doth come to pass. Deeply fascinating.
Deeply fascinating.
Yeah, but what's the plan? You're not gonna want to let it slide, surely.
We acknowledge and accept, whether outside or indeed within, all is part of the flow.
Man, you're like a broken record.
It is, after all, part and parcel of my being.
I'll just do things my way then. Ouroboros. They're nothing without what we gave them. Got a problem, why?
I shall claim primacy.
So that's why. For a minute I was thinking Miyabi was going to be Y. Just questioning the letter and the name, which didn't make much sense. So I guess we're going to be facing off against those two next. X and Y. Okay, looks like we've got stuff opening up now. Guessing we can change Mio's outfit again now. Yeah. I was wondering if we would get her Mobius outfit, but doesn't look like we get her Mobius outfit. Unless we get it later on, but base clothing? That's her base clothing? That seems weird. Anyway. So I got a bit of time now, about 10-15 minutes until
I guess we'll be heading out once everyone's ready.
Dinner will be ready, so I'm
First
just
off
gonna
is the west gate, right?
grab pellets. Got a quest here to pick up. Use a boat. Okay, send us out instead of herself. Just another fairly simple quest to do there, which I'll do another time. Always just automatically activates quests like that. So that's when chapter 6 started, when I was in the fog. So I've got all these left to do that I picked up before. But I've got a bit of time, so that's the main destination. I'm guessing there'll be a checkpoint on the other end, so if I get to that checkpoint then I can resume from there when I continue later on. So I just get this far, it shouldn't trigger too much. Might just reveal a little bit more story, so... We haven't actually, I don't think we've actually been given a quest for Mio's trip that she wants to do, unless it's a long way, so... Wait, no, I said probably a mega. Wait, did this just... Okay, well, my God. Oh, so it's just out the side there. Wait, so... Okay. I'm just going to keep moving forward until I get cooled down for that, so it shouldn't be too far. As long as I'm not in the middle of a big fight, which I doubt they'll do another big fight so soon. If I just start heading this way, if I can reach that checkpoint, I can pick up from that checkpoint next time. Make it nice and simple, and then I can be exploring everywhere else until then. We're going this way this time. I didn't realise there was a path down here, I didn't notice. I just thought it was a cliff. I'm not going to get involved in that right now.
Mia, your hair.
You're used to it like this, right? What kind of place is this?
Here we go, another cutscene.
So I just pulled it free.
Noah mean Lucky 7? Well, seem like it.
It's not changed one bit.
Well, obviously.
That's what it looks like with the
Shape
Monado.
just cosmetic.
Pardon?
People and Ouroboros also not change. Before pulled free, Mobius power not affect it either.
Right.
Lucky is simple contraption. What actually matter, Noah?
The will of the wielder.
If understand, then why ask?
Just who are you?
Riku, just Riku. Common variety Noppon.
And how's a common Noppon get his wings on this?
As said, received from Masterpon to keep safe.
Really?
What Noah possibly think? Riku mustered up some big fancy lie?
Yes. Unless his Masterpon is something we don't
What
know.
Riku say funny?
Nah, all good. We'll say I believe you.
Meh meh.
What if his
Riku
Masterpon was
bothered
actually
by that wording.
Melia?
Don't worry. I think I get it now.
Melia gave it to him.
Oh?
Nia gave the key
Nonetheless,
to Mio.
Lucky 7 is something we'll have to cherish as we go on.
Melia may have passed on the
Riku, thanks a lot.
Sword of Origin so that Noah would get it. There's going to be a campsite where I can stop at. Oh, another cutscene. Miyabi. Oh, it's him. Isn't he supposed to be dead?
Marvelous. Deft motions with nary a sign of hesitation. The footwork, remarkable.
Or is this another memory?
Thee especially. Oh, how gladdened I am to have awoken thee. Miyabi.
Miyabi,
My
okay.
most valuable puppet. Guide them forth with thy inimitable melody. These waifs, these immaculate strays.
So he's just been resurrecting fallen soldiers to be his own private army, I guess? Getting his pick of the best. Which is the best officer, he's the best fighter. But he does appear to be in our heroes list. There's a future hero to join the team, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Do we keep going? Might as well keep going a bit further.
Beyond here is the Atia region. And it's onwards to the Cloud Keep.
Atia?
Turn into a
I thought it'd be
proper eye on the
Asia.
off-trotting adventure.
And this is us entering the Asia region. Sorry, Atia region. I literally just heard him say it, and because I read it differently, there we go, there's the sign. Right, so I will not go any further this way. Let's pull up the map to see. Yeah, there's another quest all the way down there, but I can get to that next time. But this will be my starting point, so I've got a nice checkpoint right there to start from. So, I haven't actually been called down to dinner yet. So why not? Let's just, in the meantime, let's go and meet Triton. He's challenged us to something else. So we had to complete 3 challenges. I think we're facing off against him and 2 of his men. I just realised I don't have a hero selected, so if I switch to
You're in safe hands.
that should be a reasonably balanced party. So 9 on her, 9 there as well, which is almost going to level up. And I've got that to level up, so I'll be working on that for next time. If I can unlock Triton as well, I can start working on Triton. Wait, what was doing that? Yeah, that I'm guessing is going to be Triton. That's... I wonder if that's going to be Miyabi. No idea. That's Gondor. So I got these 2 to unlock next, so only 3 more after this. Unless I get the DLC, which will give me some more, which... I'm not going to get the DLC just yet. And I just realised I'm maxed out on Nopon coins, so I don't want to do too much more there. I'm actually going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to max hers out straight away. That way she can start passing on to others. So I think I need hers to be maxed out before it will pass on to other characters, or at least it will speed it up, passing on to other characters. Either way, once the others start unlocking, I'll be switching over to them to finish them off. But I just want to get the Nopon coins used up because there's not much use for them elsewhere. Let's see if we can just do one of these challenges quickly. Landlubbers! Show us your brawn. Beasties in the earth known as Gyarks.
Good to add more names.
I should really be tracking this. What's this one? So there's 4 Gyarks, and I guess I just need to beat all them. So until I get cooled down, I'll just be starting to work on this.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
Come on, you worm. Wiggle for me.
So doing stuff in water does slow us down a bit. These are very easy. We're level 60 now.
That was spectacular.
Get out of the way, you stupid corpse.
MVP.
Right.
You were all thinking it.
Compared to story quests, these are rather easy, so... I mean, I technically should have done these before doing the last story quest, so it makes sense. But because I'm over-leveled, it does mean I'm going to be gaining class
We've been spotted.
Experience quite slowly. I actually managed to get all the timings correct. Oh, I've still got Draw Lucky 7 with my ability again. So that's awesome.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
I'm guessing that makes Noah the best character to use most of the time. So I've already explored this island, so I know where everything is. Oh, the boat's back.
This is something decent, right?
I cannot remember the name of the boat, but it's the boat. Just call it the boat. It's simpler.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
All right, get it over with. Come on,
All 3 attacks in a combo. Or cancelled into one another. Hold on. And he's dead.
With you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
And now for the last one, and that will be this challenge done. So 3 challenges, so fairly straightforward. Just wait for the call, but these are nice quick tasks to do, so it's nice and easy.
Wanna show him who's boss?
Actually done with a different order this time. Oh. Jesus. Oh, really easy now. Someone just got... Ah, that was Tyon ranking up. So I guess we are still ranking up, just a bit slower. Okay, where was Tyon? Tyon hit level 10. So I'll swap his class to another healer class.
Monitor the battle than on healing duty.
I had 2 of them on the signifier. That might be why he was gaining experience quicker. That's fine. So that's another one maxed out for now. So I'll get the class level up quest at some point. So I don't know what ones will have unlocked by starting chapter 6 now, so I'm probably going to have quite a lot of side quests to do over the weekend. Hand in this task, and then I'll be sent on to the next island to do the next one.
And we're done. Did we win?
I saw it all. Maybe you aren't such landlubbers.
Landlubbers. There's Triton.
You're late, Captain. I'm afraid that means you lose.
Looks
So
like
for
you're
a
all
Mobius,
mouth and
he's
no trousers, eh, Captain?
not really
Look
that
at
aggressive.
you. You're knackered. Who's taking the handicap now, eh?
I must have ate a bad shrimp or something. That be all.
So he's not really using his
Now on to the next one.
Mobius powers.
And don't ye even think about backing out now. Set a course for
So yeah,
Daedalus.
His Mobius powers
Who's
should just let him
backing out? We're
do
the
that
ones kicking
easily.
his arse.
Either not using them or not able to use them. So he's not... he doesn't take orders like the other Mobius members, which is odd to start with. Where's our next one? There. I couldn't explore too far in here because the enemies levels got quite high going forward. Still waiting to be told to finish, but I can just pick up the next task at least. Booty. Oh, so we need to discuss what this booty is. Hold a discussion at a rest spot. Where is there a rest spot here? There's not even a... Did I find a rest spot? No, I've got 10 minutes, so... There isn't a rest stop on this island. Rest spot on this island. Sure. Oh, I'm trying to remember what one it was for the... I'll go here. I don't think the caravan was here before, so I can pick up another Knock-on Stone. Can I pick up another Knock-on Stone? There we go, pebble.
Good
I
to
think
have
I'd
more
spoken
names.
to them.
What to buy?
I can just buy ether cylinders from this one. Oh yeah, that was a quest I done to have them sell ether cylinders. I wonder if I can sell... Oh, no.
I see some relations have changed.
I wonder if I can sell the ether cylinders. So I've got a lot of Eastern cylinders that I have no use for right now, so... don't really know what the other uses for them are.
This. We could do with some food.
Now, if the discussions were right... it was this one. The Riku and Manana.
I think we need to discuss this.
One, which should be their progression task. More twerk from my phone. Enjoying life a bit more now. Now that they've got the time to do so. Phone call. Commander Isard. Or is this Tyon's Ascension quest? Well, that's another quest to do. This is Tyon's side story, so that's the third one of the main party's side quests. White Fog's another quest to pick up. Swallowed up by the fog and vanished. Yeah, it went into this big, thick white cloud that just dissipated on its own. Mysterious white fog.
Could you all come round for a second?
Grab the eye patches one, just to clear through all these while I've got a few minutes. Times will be safe to take them off. We're not wearing eye patches right now.
Could you all come round for a second?
This one first. Understanding what they've been through. Getting a load of bonus experience. Now the booty.
Where should I start?
For that quest. Food so delicious it makes the whole face fall off. Just collect everything. Rather than picking the correct answer, let's just collect everything. Quickly double check for more gems. So I did beat all those sharks, which I haven't beaten many of them yet. No. I might have some more to do, but that's fine.
Right then, should we get a move on?
Right, so I now have... no, one. There we go. Where was it? Over here. Handily, they're all right on the coast. in places I've already been to. So that should be fairly easy to navigate. Of course that one's up there, so I have to go right the way round. But anyway, I'll be continuing this off stream. Just quickly travel here. This is the first pillar remnant that I spoke about. Yeah, gotta get up there to get that one. But this seems like a Yum Yum coconut, ancient Taos fossil, millennial tree ember. Pretty sure those are items that have appeared in the past. Spiky things. But yeah, so I'll be leaving it here. So with the sword overhead. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll be live again next Monday after, now that I've freed myself from the castle. I'll be free to do all the side quests I need to do. I just realised, is there something behind the sky? Or is that just... It's like a fixed texture in the sky that's behind everything else. Are we inside an enclosed space? No, no. Anyway, yeah, so be live again next Monday, usual sort of time. Ideally continuing on with the story, on with chapter 6, and hopefully I'll be able to get that done next week over the 2 streams. So I'll just be cracking with a lot of side quests until then, which I now have loads to do. So I've basically all the side quests from chapters 5 and 6 pretty much, or start of chapter 6. So plenty of stuff to be getting on with.
Hey, did you guys hear something?
So until then, thanks for watching. If you want to check out my VODs, they'll be up on Twitch for a while, or they'll be on YouTube long term. So you can check me out on there. If you're watching this on YouTube, please check out my Twitch. You can see me live and hang out and chat. So once I get the Switch 2, I'll be doing some Mario Kart and possibly a bit of Mario Kart before then. There's a warm up on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But yeah, until then, so drop me a follow on both of those. And thanks for watching, and I will see you around.